So Zel gets into it with Saucy, and he's mad because he feel like Saucy made him lose his baby. And girl, I ain't gonna lie, when he threw that hamburger and that hot dog out the window at Saucy, I fell through the floor. Do you hear me? Is y'all ready to talk about this episode? Let's juice.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a beef for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little juice or whatever the case may be. And girl, this episode was a key from the beginning to the end. Do you hear me? Girl, between Lil Zayn trying to threaten his wife, talking about she gonna be single, and calling Scrappy on the phone to tell his wife he wasn't cheating, girl, that was a key. Then also every doggone interaction Zel and this boy here, Saucy, have is a key to me. Because something is really wrong here with both of them at this point. Although I believe Saucy probably did play a part in stressing a girl out, girls, Zel was playing both sides. So Zel don't take no accountability, girl. And the way he reads Saucy really sends me to the next level. But we'll talk about that as well. Bambi trying to act like she don't want Scrappy back. And it's really upsetting me and my homegirls. Girl, you want him back. Talking about bringing him to the park so they can tell the children he got another baby on the way. Girl, your children is the middle set of children. He had a child before them. Girl, did y'all sit down, Imani, and tell her? She had, girl, Bambi, bye. Girl, this whole thing was just too much for me. But nevertheless, there are a few other topics we're going to discuss. And, I forgot, girl. Tell me why Mama Dina invited the girl over to her house to see what's going on with the pregnancy. Girl, mind you, this the girl from a night out. The girl really gives me like lady of the night / fan. Girl, we gotta get into it, girl. Mama D is crazy. But anyway, y'all do me a favor. Y'all know the routine. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're returning Dollar Dawn, welcome back, honey. Welcome back to the dollhouse. Also, please don't forget to leave a comment under the video so I can know how y'all feel about the episode. Now, grab your teams, your smoke, your drink, whatever it is you got to do. Pop 1, pop 2, pop 3, but like the video. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, handle your business, fat. Now let's get into the video. So now the episode opens up. We got Zel Swag meeting up with face number 3. What's her name? Sierra girl. And face number 2, what's the other girl name? The Bam Hooks. Girl, now they meeting up to catch up with what's been going on. And Sierra just can't help but talk about showing her ring, about how everybody sent her a whole bunch of gifts and a bunch of love, and it was a private event. Girl, ain't nobody sent you nothing. And you know what sent me the most too? When this girl got on here and said, this is really my soulmate and the love of my life. Girl, you are on love of my life number 12. Girl, Sierra, like, stop. Like, no, he's not the love of your life. He's not. He was in prison. Girl, he's not the love of your life. But you know, the girls like to lie to themselves and each other. So I guess we just gonna go with the move. But Sierra, please put your hands down flaunting the ring that you bought. Girl, that's next level insanitary. Do you hear me? I gotta go buy the ring, get it boxed up, give it to you. You get on your knee and act like you bought it for me. I put it on, and then I gotta go around town flashing my fingers like as if I didn't go pick it out, pay for it. Girl, next level insanitary, I'm telling you. Anyways, so in the midst of all that happening, the Bam gets a phone call. So the phone started ringing. And so they're like, girl, who that is calling you? It wasn't nobody but Scrappy. Now, mind you, it's nighttime. Like, nightclub hours, like, bar teas, like, lounge time. And Scrappy is calling her. So right after the phone rings, Zel snatches the phone to kind of see what Scrappy gonna do. So Zel snatched the phone and was like, hello? Who this is? Who you calling for? And Scrappy was on the other end like, man, I know you lying. I was just over there. But anyways, Zel ends up like playing on the phone, telling him, boy, I'm just playing this Zel. But at the end of the day, Scrappy, watch your girls. Zel like girls and boys. So Let's really be clear about that. See, y'all just want to say Zel just a little loose-wristed boy. But I see Zel. Zel, yeah. Watch your old lady, bro. So now they give her the phone back and they like, girl, why is Chris not calling you 11:30, 12 o'clock at night? Like, girl, what is really going on? This heifer says, oh, he was calling to check on the churn. Girl, what? And this how you know this a bunch of BS. And you know, this why I don't like Bam. Because the Bam gets on here and act like she's so above it and she's so moved on and she's nothing like baby mama number one. Whole time, girl, you is spitting image of baby mama number one. Because let's talk about it. The way she grinned. Oh, no, girl, he was just calling to check on the kids. And then hopped in the confessional to tell us he would never get a chance. Girl, it's giving Cap. It's giving cap and gown, girl. It's giving Captain Crunch. No, ma'am. You want that little, and I heard it's a little something down there. You still over there getting it, and that's what the problem is. Bam, it's the contradiction for me. It's the hypocrisy for me when it comes to you. Get off of here, teats. So anyway, Zel talks to the girls about what's been going on with him and the baby mama. Now, Zel says that him and the baby mama, the girl's still pregnant. She emotional. He said, but people been DMing a girl and harassing a girl, saying the girl gonna get the capital letters and all of that because he a little bi or whatever the case may be. He said that he could handle it. He said, but she can't. You know what I'm saying? That's different for her. But amongst other things, he said one of the trolls that's over there trolling on the girl is Saucy Big Bike Santana. Big Bike with a beard has been over there dragging that lady, liking on pictures, stalking the lady. And I'm over here saying, but I thought he was so like, you know, I'm talking about Saucy. I thought he was so confident and have so many men. It's the contradiction for me. So Zel looks into the camera at us. I don't remember why. But nevertheless, Zel looks in the camera to tell us that Saucy really been doing the most harassing and stalking his baby mama. Now, this my thing, though. Why you ain't tell us you still be messing with Saucy? See, you told us everything except you still be egging it on by messing with Saucy. And I don't too particularly like that. Now, I get it. Zel want a family. Yes, he does. But Big Bike, Bison Saucy ain't gonna give you that unless y'all gonna adopt. But Zel want to have his cake and eat it too, and I'm about to clock you too. Let's move on. So now Amy pops up on Lil Zayn's wife. What's her name? Ashley. And she behind the bar giving me real TGI Fridays bartender teas. Girl, what is you doing behind them people boys? This your restaurant? But anyways, she over there shaking up a few martinis and mixing up a few margaritas. And Amy walks in to download her on everything that happened when they was down there in London. Now, Dummy Luciani hops in the confessional to say, listen, Ashley is my girl. I rock with her. And like a true friend, I'm coming to tell her everything her cheating, lying husband was out there doing. He was messing with everybody. And not only am I going to tell her, I'm going to be a real friend and I'm going to produce the receipts. And I said, Dummy Luciani, girl, okay. So Ashley downloads us on some things. Basically, she said while he was over there in London, the paternity test came back and that child he was claiming is not his. She also said that she sent her child to go live with his daddy for, I forgot for what reasons, but I know this. It better not be because you was in there treating him differently or Zayn was in there treating him differently from his kids. Girl, don't play with no kids. So anyway, she sits down with Ashley and she was like, hey girl, how everything been going? Small talk, yeah, whatever, girl. Look, your man was out there in London eating biscuit crackers off of them doggone London girls. Yup, spiced friend. The other girl, he was all over the place, acting like he ain't even got no wife. And I just came over here to tell you because, you know, I don't want you to sit up there and act like I was there and I didn't say nothing. Now, this girl, you know, listen, Ashley a little slow too. Ashley says, well, this is disheartening. I thought Zayn was really changing. I mean, yes, we've been married for 12 years. And yes, he's been cheating for all 12 years. But he told me he'd change. Girl, you got to be slower than a turtle to believe that little bitty nigga done changed. Girl, please. Anyways, girl. So Dummy Luciani showed her the video of the live with Skriznai and Lil Zayn all over somebody else like he crazy or whatever. And then now this really makes her mad and she feels like she's gonna confront him. She said because he's been lying to her this whole time and she's not a doormat. Yes, that's exactly what you are. Yes, you are, ma'am. Cute girl. Very cute girl. Seem like you're sweet as pie, but you definitely a doormat, girl. Get off of here. Let's move on. Now, Mama D done invited that girl over to her house so she can get the tea because she feels like Skriz not telling her nothing. But we gonna put a pin in that right quick because Mama D is messy making pasta salad, not potato salad. Girl, if Mama D would have called me over there to eat some cold macaroni and cucumbers, girl, I would have hung up in her face. But let's move on. So now, Skriz Nae is doing family day at the park. You know he don't never be around his kids. And Bambi is setting this date up because Bambi wants to know when Skriz Nae is going to sit down with the churn and tell him they got a new sibling on the way. Now, this what makes me mad with Bambi. Bambi likes to posture this thing as if it's all about the kids. I'm just concerned about the kids knowing that they have a new sibling coming. And that's not the case. Girl, Bambi don't care nothing about them children knowing about no new sibling. Bambi trying to get the tea to see if she still could go back and do a double back on him whenever she ready. That's what this is all about. So long story short, he ushers the kids away and they finally get a little time alone. And the band was like, so, Scrap, when are you going to tell the kids that you have another baby on the way? And Scrap was like, I ain't planning on telling them nothing. I guess Scrap was going to just pop up with a baby like a doggone a present from the store or something, girl. I don't know. But anyway, she was like, you don't think you should tell them? He said no. He literally says that he don't think the kids can quite comprehend what's happening. That's how you know he don't be around them children, girl. I'm telling you what I know. But anyway, so after she started asking more personal questions, talking about, so I heard about how you had the baby. It was a one night out, one night fling. And look at him, man, go ahead, bro. You know, it was a time, you know, I had bust down one chick. You know, it really wasn't a threesome. I bust down the first one and she came back and I bust down her. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a bike to bike. And I'm over here saying, Bam gotta be strong for smiling through this pain. Because I know she don't like hearing that. That ain't nobody about to tell me she like hearing this crap. But anyway, she insists on Scrappy telling them kids, and Scrappy don't have no plan on doing that. Bam, all you gotta do is like every other messy mama do when they find out their ex-husband or baby daddy have another child on the way. Get them children in there and say, you know you got a little brother on the way, huh? And stop prying in that man's business. I know you're going home and cry in the fetal position, Bam. Stop with all of that. Leave Skriz Nae's escapades and sexcapades alone, girl. Get off of here, hoofs. So anyway, Zel hops in the confessional to tell us he's on the way to see his baby mama. He hadn't seen her in a while. He said he knows she's been stressing, but he want to kind of talk to her, see how the baby doing and all of that stuff. But my thing is this. It's giving you haven't been around that girl and it's giving deadbeats already. Like, don't do that, Zel. So anyway, Zel meets up with the girl and was like, hey, how you doing? I'm so happy to see you. How's the baby? How's everything going? The girl tells Zel, she was like, Zel, you have not been here. Like, I literally been going through everything by myself. Bad enough I have to deal with your ex. Saucy. She was like, and he over there stalking and harassing me and calling me and all type of stuff, commenting on pictures. She was like, and it's really not cool that linebacker is around there stalking me on social media. Well, she ain't said like that. That's what I would have said. But you know, Saucy likes to play both sides. So Saucy grins and was like, you know, I'm sorry I haven't been here. And yeah, you're right. Saucy really have been doing the most. And I be telling him about that. But at the end of the day, nothing matters more to me than you and my unborn child. And she said, well, speaking of unborn child, she tells Zel, she was like, well, you know, you haven't been to every doctor appointment. You haven't even called me, checked on me or nothing. But what you didn't know was that I was so stressed out due to the social media and your ex-baby daddy or your ex-man that I lost a baby. So I don't have a baby no more. And this sends Zel into literal shock. He's like, what do you mean you don't have the baby no more? She's like, I don't have it. So Zel was like, how is this possible? She said, because of stress. Between everybody on social media, Saucy Santana being ignorant and stalking the girl done lost the baby. Now, I'm going to be honest. Just between me and y'all, ain't nobody going to hear. It's just between me and y'all. I don't think that girl was ever pregnant. I think this was a storyline. But let's go with the move since we on the show, right? So anyways, this sends Zel into immediate shock. He can't believe it. He was like, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I really should have been there. But I think that's something you should have called me about. Honestly, Zel, you should have just been there. Like, yeah, she probably could have called and extend that to you. But if you were there, you would already know what's going on with the girl. You literally seemed like you got the girl pregnant, got excited about the baby, and then went back to playing loose-wristed games with Saucy. And that's not okay. That's not okay. So this makes Zel break down. Zel leaves and get in the car. He can't believe that this girl done lost his baby. He said all he ever wanted was a family. And so he calls this phone and I'm like, who is he dialing, girl? Is he calling his mama, his pastor? Who is he calling? Turns out it was Saucy. And he was like, and Saucy was like, oh my God, Zel, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And then he finally told Saucy that he lost the baby. And look at Saucy's response. Oh, I thought, boy, you had me scared. I'm like, wait, why is that a sign of relief? Listen, Saucy didn't want him to have this baby. Saucy is very insecure with the fact that Zel likes men and women. And Saucy feels like in his mind that he's not going to be enough for Zel because Zel is that dude that like both. That's just that on that. So Zel was just like, man, I just lost my child, bro, and you really is all your fault. He was like, because you was over there stalking and harassing a girl. And look at Saucy. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I did like one picture, but it was on mistake. Was you over there stalking a girl on Instagram and made a mistake and double tapped? I'm guilty. But was that what you doing? Saucy is wrong for that. Saucy is wrong for that, but he don't care. He never wanted that boy to have that baby anyway. But Zel, you out of pocket because you can't play both sides. Like, I get it, you buy, but you still can't play both sides, my love. It sounds like you be over there pillow talking with Saucy while that girl going to appointments by herself. And you know what? You got to take responsibility for that. But he ends up hanging up on Saucy crying, talking about all I wanted was a family. Oh, Zel, get off here. So now Mama D invites Skriznai's baby mama number 3 over and she got cold pasta salad and lemonade. Girl, what? Girl, she went to get this girl that pasta salad. The girl said, let me get some extra cucumbers. I said, oh my God. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't hating on pasta salad. It's good, but I ain't start really eating it till I came out here to Georgia, girl. That must be a Georgia thing. We don't play like that in New Orleans. But anyway, she sits down with the girl and was like, so it's nice to finally meet you. And the first thing the girl say is, does Scrappy know that I'm here? She's a fan. Scrappy literally got a fan pregnant. I don't care what nobody say. So Mama D was like, no, I invited you over here because he don't talk to me and tell me nothing about what's going on. And I'm trying to see what's the update on you and the whole situation, right? Now, Mama D hops in the confessional to tell us that she learned about the girl being pregnant with the rest of us on social media, on Instagram. She said she was scrolling and found out her son was a little freakazoid and was out there getting random girls pregnant. She said, but that's how I raised them though. And I said, and that's literally how you raised them. Yes, you did. But anyway, so the girl was like, well, you know, we had our little thing, but I'm educated. I'm a school teacher. I said, a school teacher? They always be the freaks, huh? Anyway, she said, and I do what I want. I'm grown. So yeah, I had the threesome or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I'm pregnant. All the numbers and stuff line up or whatever. And yeah, I'm about to be your new baby mama number 3 in law. So Mama D was like, that's crazy. She was like, but I do want to be there for the child. And she offers to throw the girl a baby shower, okay? Now, the girl said that's fine because she probably could use all the little Pampers and stuff that she can get. But this is the part that perturbed me real quick. So the girl keeps talking about Scrappy. Yes, I'm baby mama number 3. Yes, you know, he and I had our fling and we don't talk that often. But, you know, I do kind of give him updates. It was like all she was there to talk about was Skriznai. And I said, this girl is a fan. She's a fan. I feel it in my tingling bones. She is a fan. Do you hear me? So as she's trying to tell Mama D not to tell Scrappy that she was over there or to tell him, I can't remember. Mama D was like, girl, listen, me and you just gonna have to become close. I'm gonna have you come stop by every so often. You know, Mama D loves getting in cool with the girls that, you know, Skriznai sleeps with. It's kind of weird. But anyway, she was telling the girl that she want to be close to her and the grandbaby or whatever the case may be. And that was that. But I'm telling y'all what I know. That girl is a fan. Let's move on. So, girl, tell me why Ashley walks up on Lil Zayn playing a video game looking like a 9-year-old girl. Oh, this was so bad. But she's going to confront him about the fact that he was out there cheating and skeeting in London. She said she didn't send him over there to do all of that. He was supposed to be over there plugging his music. I said, girl, to who? Ain't nobody listening to no Lil Zayn. So nevertheless, she was like, yeah, I heard about your little trip to London. How was it? Oh, it was cool, babe. It was cool. She was like, and I heard you was in all these hoes' face out there in London. Immediately, Lil Zayn denies the allegations. He said they are all allegory. They not true. He said people just be hating and she need not listen to those rumors because they're going to tear them apart and he's in love with her and only her. So, girl, the girl sat down and was like, Zayn, do you think that I'm crazy? Like, I mean, yeah, I can be, but do you really think that I'm crazy, Zayn? The people done showed me receipts of you out there with girls. Wasn't you over there with Spice? Old Spice, regular Spice. Wasn't you over there with her friend? Don't play with me, Zel. But Zel is in full denial. Zel said these are all allegations, baby. People just trying to lie to you to get to me or something like that. So now they get in the confessional, girl, and ask Lil Zayn, wait a minute. You telling this girl you wasn't messing with nobody, but you was all over Spice little friend. And he was like, that was different. But it don't matter. She need to trust her man. Trust her man? Have you lost your leprechaun mind, little nigga? No, she don't need to trust nothing that you do. And there should be a height requirement for serial cheating. And I know whatever it is, you shouldn't make it. You get it? So anyway, she showed him the receipt. She was like, listen, Amy literally showed me the video. Look, dummy. That's you all over the girl. The girl sitting on your lap. He was like, that's not true. She wasn't sitting on my lap. It was the angle. And plus, it was like a joke. And Lil Scrappy really put that up there like for a skit or something for his YouTube channel. I said, what? So now she stands up because she's had enough. And that fool had the nerve to tell Ashley, keep listening to your single friends. You're going to be single just like them. Girl. Ashley was about to walk away and turn back around and say, Zayn, what? Girl, it looked like she pays the bills and feed this fool every day. Look like she lays clothes out on the bed. Girl, what do you mean she gonna be single? Zel, you look like you don't want to need a place to stay. I know you lying. So anyway, she was like, I'm done with this, Zel. You're cheating on me again, and you're lying to my face, and this is not right because I'm your wife, Zel. I'm your wife. I keep telling y'all, them titles don't mean nothing. Anytime a nigga too short to ride the roller coaster is out here being a serial cheater, girl, you in danger. I'm just saying. So Zayn calls Skriznai and says, Skriznai, help, mayday, mayday, bro code, man down, help me, nigga. He said, hey, could you tell my wife that was just a skit we was doing for your YouTube channel and we was just playing? Please get on here and tell my wife that. Please save me, bruh. She about to kick me out. I ain't even got no bag for my PlayStation, bruh. Please, if you can, have a heart and tell this girl that it was all a lie. So Skriznai springs right into action and says, yes, Ashley, it was all a YouTube skit, girl. It was all a game. It was all a lie. Don't believe nothing that you saw on there. Zayn was innocent. He was chilling. I was watching him. I said, what? Even Ashley was like, Scrappy, you must think I'm crazy. And you know, honestly, he does. Because women like you, Rashida, the Bam, you know, Erica Dixon, all of y'all are like birds of a feather. You know what I mean? So yes, he does think you're crazy because we think you're crazy too. So anyway, Skriznai hopped in the confessional to say, hey, my bro called and it was an emergency. So I had to spring right into action. And yes, I will lie for my brother. That's the bro code because I get all my friends to lie for me. He said, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Pay it forward and lie for my friend. I said, boy, these Negroes ain't worth a dime. Do you hear me? Now, this the part that got me. This fool Lil Zayn told this girl she need to go talk to Rashida. What? Rashida? Girl. This girl came back and said, talk to who? Rashida? Have you lost your mind, Zel? Have you lost your mind? I ain't gonna lie, y'all one and the same though. But what he's saying is go talk to Rashida so you can learn how to let him cheat in peace. Girl, that's what I got from it. Ashley, you better than me, girl. And I don't mean that literally. Like, I'm just throwing a dag at you, girl. You look a fool. But this boy to tell his wife, go talk to Rashida, tells me that just like Scrappy, they all know that she's slow and will allow Kirk to do whatever it is he wants to her. That is a bad place to be, bro. That is a bad rep to have. Do you hear me? Girl, let's move on. So I guess after Mama D met up with Scrappy's baby mama, he decided to meet up with her for the first time since he smashed her and tore her down out there in a hotel room somewhere. So he meeting up with the baby mama / fan, and he's trying to catch up with her to see how things are going. Now, Scrappy makes it known that he's going to get a paternity test, and the girl don't have a problem with that. She just says she'd rather them do it after the doggone pregnancy because of the risk it ensues when you do it when you're pregnant. And these are the facts. So at least she ain't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's smart, but she's slow. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, she is just so enamored to be in this boy's presence. She's just like, oh yeah, I'm baby mama number 3. How do you feel about the situation with us? And this fool Scrappy had the nerve to get on here and say that he been having panic attacks. Girl, wait. He skeeted off in the girl, and ever since he been having panic attacks. Girl, you couldn't make this up even if you wrote science fiction books, girl. What is he talking about? Why is you having panic attacks when you the one doing all the skeeting? Girl, this dude is next level. Do you hear me? Next level. But it's cool because this baby mama, she said, is going to be the good baby mama. She said she want to be baby mama number 3, the cool baby mama. And he said, well, I want you to meet up with Erica and the Bam. He was a bit apprehensive at first, but he says that they want to meet her. I said, is he trying to make a covenant like Lil Jock had? All his baby mama friends. Now, I ain't mad at them being friends, but I think the Bam gonna take it the hardest. I think Erica kind of like understand Scrap now, and she just gonna take him whenever she could get him. But I think the Bam is gonna hit her hard fat. But she's so excited to be around the other baby mamas. Girl, let's move on. So now, girl, tell me why Saucy is going to meet up. No, I'm sorry. Zel is going to the studio to meet up with Saucy to talk to Saucy about what's been going on and why he been stalking and harassing his baby mama, and also why the girl done lost the baby. Now, you know Saucy don't give no F's, so he don't mind having a discussion. Now, a little honorable mention. I saw this hand sign, Zel. What's going on? Mason much? I just wanted to add that in, girl. Moving on. So Zel begins by telling Saucy, he was like, listen, you are the main reason why my girl lost her baby. He said, because you was over there stalking and harassing a girl. And Saucy was like, hi, am I the reason? Yeah, I like the picture. Yeah, I was playing on her phone. Yeah, I was driving it from her house. But how does that make her lose a baby? It's called stress, Saucy. You know, it's the same feeling you get when you go to McDonald's and find out the ice cream machine ain't working. You know that feeling, Saucy. But I will give Saucy this. Saucy feels like Zel want to come over here and blame everything on me, which a lot of it falls on, well, not a lot, but some of it at least falls on Saucy. But the fact of the matter is, like Saucy said, you be over there playing baby daddy, but then be coming lay up under me, texting me, calling me, and telling me everything that's going on. Now, Saucy decided to hop his big bike in a blouse up into the confessional to tell us that he said every time Zel leaves me, guess where he come home? And he tapped his shoulders. Big mama. I said, big mama? Nigga, what? Big what? Big papa? B.I.G. Notorious. Boy, if you don't get off here talking about some big mama, you done hung around Carisha for too long, bro. Matter of fact, whose sweater that is? Is that for your grandma? Because it looks a mess. I don't like it. But he showed some receipts of Zel hitting him up every doggone time you turn around, texting him, them being laid up, telling each other they love each other. And Saucy thinks that this is the reason why that Zel is in the situation he's in from playing both sides. And I kind of agree. But Saucy, you is a main. Why was you over there stalking a girl Instagram and all of that? And playing on a girl phone and riding by that girl house? Enough for her to get one of her big cousins to come out there and roll you like a meatball. That's what I would have did. Girl, please. But honestly, to be completely honest, Zel wants to put this all on Saucy. And in this moment, I realized Zel don't like taking responsibility for his own situations. Because I understand being upset with Saucy, but you can't be over there pillow talking with the boy and then getting mad when the boy going to do certain stuff like that. You still over there smashing. Like, you got to pick a side when you having a baby. You could go back to the other side after the baby get born. But right now, you have to pick a side. So, like Saucy said, I feel like you really attacking me and you trying to put this all on me, and that's not cool. Saucy said, at the end of the day, you know what you really want, and you want this big bike and small booty. That's what you want. You don't want that girl. You ain't never want that girl. And you know, sentiments like this really tells me, like I said before, Saucy's probably so happy that he not having that baby. Because all Saucy care about is Saucy. That's it. That's all. So, girl, Zel got up and was like, I'm about to storm out of here because you really just don't get it. You really are just ignorant, and you really should have been over there texting my baby mama. You really ruined my chance of having a family. That's something I've always wanted. He said, so before I end up batting you, I'ma just leave. But you know Saucy don't play that. Saucy is not about to let Zel leave out of there without him saying what he got to say. So, boom. Out the door goes Saucy and out the door goes Zel. Now, as you can see here, a neck is missing from Saucy. I don't know how his beard touches his chest without it being long, but ultimately with no neck, looking like a little leprechaun, a fat one at that, that's typically how your body be shaped. But anyway, he walks out there and it was like, Zel, you not about to keep walking away from me. No, you not about to put this on me. You not about to put this on me. But Zel is trying to lead to de-escalate the situation. Now, Saucy don't care. And you know one thing about Saucy, he's one of the punks. He's not a gay, he's a punk. Y'all know there's tiers and levels to this. The punks is messy. They fight girls and stuff. I ain't saying Saucy do that, but I'm just telling you the level. There's tiers. The punks be messy with the girls. The gays don't do that. So Saucy, being a punk that he is, was out there trying to go tit for tat with Zel, and Zel was really trying to spare him. But again, you can't tell somebody with no neck what to do. They literally walk around life defying odds. Like, I mean, for real. I was taught in biology that you needed a neck for your esophagus. According to what I'm seeing, Saucy goes straight from head to shoulders. I wonder how he digests his food. Nevertheless, Saucy feels like Zel cursing him out and he didn't curse the girl out. He was like, why you over here cursing me out? You should be cursing the girl out. Why you ain't curse the girl out? Saucy really is jealous of that girl and that hoe. This is insanitary. Then he made a point. He said, listen, you know what it is, because Zel was trying to call him weird. He was like, no, it's not weird, because every time you get bad news, the first person you call is me. When you found out you lost a baby, who did you call? Me. So stop doing that, making it seem like I'm just over here running behind you, when basically we running behind each other. And I agree. So now Saucy tells Zel, because remember, Zel getting in the car. Saucy tells Zel, you know, you playing a dangerous game. You made that girl get on national TV and embarrass herself because you don't want to be real and tell her you really want to be over here with me. And you really already was over here with me. And that's messed up. And that's probably why the girl lost her baby. And I said, oh, even though you right, Saucy, I don't know why you said that. So when I saw the window roll down slow, like somebody about to commit a drive-by, and I seen the look on Zel's face, I knew right then and there, this is not going to be good for Saucy. Saucy is running his mouth, yelling, screaming, acting a fool. And all I know is, before I know it, girl, Zel done put this window down and said, here, take something to eat, your fat, nasty ass. I said, what? And girl, Zel threw out a hamburger, a hot dog, a slice of pizza, girl, a bag of potato chips, a hot pickle. Girl, Zel was throwing everything at Saucy. And look at Saucy was trying to block it, girl. The security was trying to block it. Now, this is strong for Saucy, because Saucy really want to grab one of them items and eat it. You know what I'm saying? But girl, he threw everything but the child of God at Saucy. So as the truck takes off, Saucy yells, listen, you ain't got no career, no kids, no future. No, nothing. That's why you over there by yourself with nothing. And I said, Saucy. Now, you know one thing, Zel will get back. Zel is the catch back, clap back king. You got to know this. Girl, Zel peeped out that window and said, don't nobody listen to your music, you fat ass bitch. He said, ain't nobody gonna listen to it. And I'm gonna stop him when he start lying. So go ahead, Zel. What else? Then he yelled out the window, Saucy went from RCA to RIP. I said, oh. Now, RCA is the record company. You know, they say, I didn't say it allegedly, but they say RCA dropped Saucy on his big old booty. Girl, yes, they did. And for him to say RCA to RIP, that literally had me weak, because Saucy can't hang with him. Saucy got a mouth on him. Don't get it twisted. But Zel got one too, and Zel don't play. Girl, left post Saucy in the parking lot with doggone hot dogs and hamburgers on the ground. Post Saucy. Y'all, keep Saucy in your prayers. Girl, don't do that. And that was the end of the episode, girl. What y'all think about this? I love Saucy and Zel getting into it. Like, I want them to be together so they could keep getting into it. It is the most entertaining thing I've ever ran across. But I'm curious about your thoughts about the episode. Y'all do me a favor. Drop down in the comments. Leave your thoughts, girl. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure y'all turn the notifications on, girl. And I'll see y'all hoes later, girl. Let me get off of here. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.